Go fruit yourself.
Hey Fruit Bats, it's Freely the Banana Girl here. Welcome to another episode. So today I want to talk to you about sodium. Okay, excess sodium in the body and what it does to your weight. Alright, I think I'm pretty qualified on the subject because hey, I'm heading for 34 and I've been eating salt most of my life. Except for the last 7 years, I've drastically reduced the amount of salt in my diet, the amount of sodium, and seriously, it has made a big difference to my life and my weight. So I recommend that you reduce the amount of sodium in your diet to 1,000 milligrams or 1 gram or less per day. You can work that out at Cronometer.com. Like salt retains 100 times its weight in water on your body. And that's pretty huge. I mean, if you're smashing in the salt, you're going to be holding a lot of water weight and it's going to look really jiggly. It's going to look like fat. I have people come up to me and say, oh, how do I get rid of this? You know, and they slap their belly and slap their ass and, you know, so much fat. And I'm like, well, sure, you need to lose some fat, but a lot of that is also going to be water weight. Okay, like the water weight is quite incredible and it looks like fat. You can jiggle it around and it actually looks like fat. So remember that. When you reduce the sodium in your diet, then your body will start to eliminate that excess water. You will find that you start to want to pee all the time. You're like, I need to go again. You're going to start to want to pee a lot. And that is going to be like the first sign of you eliminating that water. Your kidneys finally catching up and getting rid of the excess water. So that water is like suspended in your body to dilute the pollution of the salt. So you actually want that water if you're having that much salt, but ideally you want to bring the sodium down so your body doesn't have to retain that salt at all. Seriously, like, I mean, with me and my face, if I have too much sodium, too much salt, then you will see it in my face. I look like a chipmunk packing nuts. Seriously, like back in the day when I had a, full-on cooked food, cooked animal product diet, I was just this little chipmunk walking around packing nuts all the time. So cut the sodium, cut it right down. Himalayan sea salt is going to act the same in your body when it comes to weight gain. Your body doesn't need much sodium. You get all you need from fruits and vegetables without adding any. And some people say, oh, but I have a salt craving. That's an interesting one because do you really have a salt craving or are you craving the calories that come with the salt? Because we're so used to having this really salty, dense calorie dinner that a lot of people get to dinner and they're like, oh, I'm craving salt. Well, you really got to reflect on that and go, well, is it the salt? You know, can I just go and eat a couple of teaspoons of salt now and be satisfied? No way. You want the calories with the salt. You want to smash them both in. And that calorie association is very deeply entrenched. It's like a survival mechanism from your body, because it sends you to the calorie source that it knows is going to keep you alive, the one that it's familiar with. So when you start under eating, remember that. So if you want to get leaner, definitely reduce the amount of salt in your diet. It's all a matter of just getting that balance right. I mean, if I have too much, then the only way to really flush it out is to work out harder. And you know what? I don't want to work out harder. I'm lazy. I would rather keep the sodium low than work out harder. Okay, so you got to do that. You got to drink enough water to assist the kidneys to flush out that excess sodium. Sodium isn't the devil all round. If it helps you eat more carbs, okay, have a little bit. But just get the balance right. Don't have too much. Really, like look on the side of the jars if it's like a tomato sauce or something. If it has over 300 milligrams per 100 grams, of sodium, then don't go above that. Have that or less, or else you're just getting into dangerous territories. I mean, even bread, like most bread that I've seen in the shops is huge with sodium. A lot of products you would never expect, so read the labels. Alright, so I hope that makes sense. I hope that helps. I will see you tomorrow for What I Eat Wednesdays. So don't forget to go fruit or root yourself. See you tomorrow.
Banana Girl.